Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. It's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, and I am excited to bring that fire to my fellow entrepreneurs out there looking to get clear about your money, marketing, and sales goals. You got to get down, messy face. So, all right, y'all, today what I want to do is a pre-prep session. For those of you who are going to be joining me live, I'm doing a live webinar today on how to set yourself up for success. Whether you watch it live or catch the replays, you can get all the details about my Set Yourself Up for Success live webinar today at 2 p.m. EST over at sistersense.com/SU set up FS for sales. Okay. So when you go over to sistersense.com/SUFS, you'll get more details about the live webinar I'm doing today at 2 p.m. EST. So I can show you how to set yourself up for sales success all week. I'm going to give you 7 days over the course of 7 ways to work on your sales. So what we're going to do now is have a pre-prep session so I can talk to you guys about some smart things you can do to proactively get better at sales. We're going to have an AIMS quiz so you can discover if there are 10 things that you should be doing that you're not doing, number one. And number two, 3 questions that you need to ask yourself to set yourself up for success. Okay. So number one, make sure that if you're not already registered for the live webinar, or at the very least, you go over there to grab the replays of the webinar because you get access to the live and the replays. Make sure you go over to sistersense.com/SUFS. SUFS again stands for Set Up for Success. Okay. Feel free to share this out. And of course, tag somebody who needs to hear this because sharing is caring. And if you're catching me on the replay side, drop into the comment box, #replays rock. Hello, Sonia Michelle. Good morning. Hello, Mentor Shelly. Good morning. Good morning. All righty, my dear. So share, tag somebody who needs to hear this. Let's dive in. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through an AIMS AIMS quiz. AIMS stands for Am I Missing Something? So you're going to start this quiz off with 10 points. So go grab a piece of paper, okay? You got 10 points you're going to start off with. And I'm going to give you 10 things you should be doing proactively in your business every single week to work on your sales. Everything that you do, you keep your point. If you're not doing that thing, you take away a point. So the goal is to have at least 6 to 10 points when we're done. You got 4, you got 3, you got 1, you got none, you got a problem, okay? Okay, so we're gonna start off with the AIMS quiz. You got 10 points, 10 things, let's go, okay? So first question for you, right? When it comes to sales, are you promoting your offers at least 2 to 3 times a week? Yes, keep your points. You start with 10. No, take off a point, okay? That's number one. Are you promoting and talking about your offers online, via email, video, social media, something? Are you doing something to promote your offers at least 3 times a week? Yes, great. No, take off a point. You got 10 points to start with. First question. Number 2, are you talking about your activities, the things that you're working on right now? So are you going on your social media profiles? Are you engaging your audience? Are you checking in with your people and saying, hey, this is what I'm doing right now? If you're doing that, great. Keep your points. If not, take off a point. Number 2. Number 3, number 3, do you have an email list? Okay, you got an email list? Great. You don't have an email list? Take off a point. Okay, so hopefully you got some points right now. Okay, so right now we're doing an AIMS, Am I Missing Something quiz, and I'm giving you 10 things that you should be doing right now with respect to your sales. If you're doing these 10 things, or at least 6 to 10, great. If not, we got a problem. Okay, so first question was, are you promoting your products at least 2 to 3 times a week? If yes, keep a point. If not, take off a point. Number 2, I said, are you talking about your activities, what you're working on, who you're working with at least a couple of times a week? If yes, keep a point. If not, take it away. Number 3, I said to you, do you have an email list? If yes, yay. If not, take off a point. Number 4, are you emailing your list at least 2 to 3 times a week? If not, take off a point. Number 5, are you doing video marketing? Are you doing live streams? If yes, keep a point. If not, take off a point. So far we've got 5 things. Are you doing these things or not? Okay. Number 6, do you do advertising? Are you advertising online or offline in some way, shape, or form? Hello, good morning, my dear. If you're doing advertising, great. If you're not doing any type of strategic ads, take off a point. Number 7, are you getting repeat business from people who purchased from you before and they're coming back? You're seeing repeat business coming into your business at least a couple of times a week, if not at least a couple of times a month. If yes, keep your points. If not, take off a point, right? Next, are you getting referrals? Are you seeing that every single month your people are coming to you and they're like, oh, so-and-so said I need to come to you and get some stuff. I need to get some good. If yes, great. If no, take off a point, right? Are you getting messages from people coming into your inbox, your direct message, your social media platforms and saying, hey, I found you from this or that. I need to talk to you. I need to ask you a question. What product do you have that I should get? Are you getting direct messages from people engaging you on a weekly basis? If not weekly, monthly. Yes, keep your points. If not, take off a point. Last but not least, are you getting messages from people and emailing them back? If you suck at follow-up and people are emailing you at least a couple of times a month and you're not following up, take off a point. It's a yes or no. Are you good? When people strategically check in with you, you follow up? Yes. If no, take off a point. Hey, Marvy. Oh my goodness. Marvy, one of my old besties, is in the building from college. I'm a Columbia girl. Whoop, whoop. Columbia University grads in the building. All right, y'all. So look, I said to you, we are going to work on an AIMS quiz. And I said, you got to be doing, well, there are a ton of things that you can do to work on your sales. I gave you 10 things that you should be thinking about. If you're doing these 10 things, or at least 6 to 10 of them, you should be in a good space. If not, we got some work to do. So how many did you get? Okay, I gave you 10. If you got a bunch of them, great. If you got 3, you got 2, you got 1, you got none, you got a problem. Today, at 2 p.m. EST, feel free to join me over at sistasense.com/SUFS. SUFS stands for Set Up for Sales, because I am going to do an awesome webinar for the ladies in my circle who want to set themselves up for sales. Literally, I'm going to share with you 7 ways over the course of 7 days, literally 1 week and every week, that you can strategically sell and sell well online. So if you feel like this is something that is totally on time, make sure that you go there. You can watch the live, but also you're going to get access to the replays too. This is for those of you who go, oh my God, I missed it, or I can't make it. Still grab it, okay? So that you can get access to the replays and of course watch them whenever you need, all right? So first thing that I did is I wanted to check in with you and share that quiz. Guys, make sure that you drop into the comment box this AIMS, Am I Missing Something quiz, okay? There are a ton of things that you can do to strategically sell online. I've given you 10 things that you need to be thinking about. 10 things, 10 areas in your business. If they're working for you, great. Those of you on Facebook, those of you on Instagram, eventually I'm putting this on YouTube. By the way, turn on alerts and notifications so that you guys can see when I'm jumping on here to share some smart money marketing and sales strategies with you. Turn on those alerts and notifications too. And of course, if you feel like this is a conversation that somebody in your circle needs to hear, share, because guess what? Guess what I'm doing this week? I'm giving away 3 $50 credits to the Sister Sense shop, where I have all of these amazing tools you can use to work on building your best business. You want to know how you can get one of those $50 credits? You got 3 ways to enter this giveaway, okay? So way number 1 is right now, as you're watching this video, tag somebody who needs to hear it. Way number 2, feel free to share it. You share this, that's entry number 2. Entry number 3, you join me inside of the Set Yourself Up for Success sales webinar. You join me whether you join live or via the replay this week, just for this week. Those 3 ways give you an opportunity to enter, so you get up to 3 entries to get one of the $50 credits. So if you are looking at the good that I've got as part of my Sister Sense, my ebooks, my virtual webinars, my templates, and you're like, yay! Marvy's like, yay, giveaway. If you're looking at some of that good and you want to get it, this is an amazing contest giveaway for you, okay? So I said that I was gonna jump on here for those of you who are going to be inside of my webinar today, live or via the replay, on how to set yourself up for success. And by the way, those of you who are here, if you could, somebody could drop into the URL for me. Hey, Carolyn, good morning. Good to see you here. HTTP, you know, that's the URL, right? www.sistersense.com/SUFS, set up for sales. Yes. I'm trying to make sure that I give you guys the right URL. So sistersense.com/SUFS stands for set up for sales. And I want to make sure that you can do what you need to do to proactively sell every single day. Because quite a few ladies reached out to me last week and said, LaShanda, I need help with getting more customers. I need help with attracting clients, and I need help with closing deals. If that's what you need help with, I need you to say, me. Drop that into the comment box if you need help with getting customers, closing more deals, or attracting new clients, all of the above. Say me, because I want to know who needs that stuff, right? So I did a couple of web classes this week on how to sell more stuff and how to work on your sales. Feel free to work through the web classes that I did. You can find those replays on Facebook and of course on YouTube over Sister Sense, right? But that also inspired me to do this webinar today so I could share even more awesome ways that you guys can work on your sales, okay? So make sure that if you want to get that $50 credit, that $50 credit that I'm giving away to get anything in my shop that you want, make sure that you enter. There's 3 ways you can enter. Number 1, you can share this out right now. Number 2, you can tag somebody in this video who needs to hear this. And number 3, you can register for the Set Up for Sales Success webinar, live and replays over at sistersense.com/SUFS. Those 3 ways, up to 3 ways, give you an opportunity to enter the contest and win this week $50 Girl Boss Bucks from your girl. So you can grab some of my best ebooks, webinars, trainings, and templates and tools to build your best business. Okay. So I love one of my superstar clients, Yandel. She reached out and said, LaShanda, I watched your live on Make a Sale Today, and I made a sale today. I made 2 sales. She got a new mentorship client. She sold some of her physical products. And I'm like, yes. Some of you ain't selling because you ain't selling. Real talk, you're not proactively selling your products every single day. And I want to make sure that you can get off your butt, get on the web, show up and shine, right? I want to make sure that you guys can show up and shine. So whether you watch the replays of some of the web classes that I did last week, or you join me this week for some super good in the webinar that I'm doing today, it's about to go down. So first, we did the AIMS quiz, so I can share 10 fabulous areas that you should be thinking about when it comes to proactively selling. Okay, that was number 1. Number 2, what I'm going to do now is give you a personal clarity session. For me, when I say personal clarity, I mean you sit down and you really think about what you're going to do next, right? And one of my favorite quotes is this: a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. So number 1, for those of you who participate in the Set Yourself Up for Sales Success webinar, I am going to give you 7 amazing social media sales templates so you can pop in your content. You can put them on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and use those graphics to promote your stuff. How's that? How's that? Some 7 super sales templates. So I'm gifting you that, right? So you can work on your content, because I love the quote, a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content, number 1. And number 2, I want to offer you 3 questions you can ask yourself so you can get clear and set yourself up for success for the coming week, right? It's about making that Monday money, honey. So if you want to bring in that money on Monday, let's talk about some things you need to think about today, okay? First question, and as I ask you these questions, guys, feel free to drop into the comment box for me your responses, okay? First question, what are you going to sell this week? I need you to be specific, at least 1 to 2 to 3 things you're going to sell this week, at least 1. Okay, because some of you guys, you're on social media and you're just watching cats. Cats are cute, but cats don't put money in your bank account, okay? You're just doing Hulu and Netflix and sharing all of these random articles. You're doing stuff on social media, but you're not bringing in that social media money because you're not proactively offering content that you're selling, specific products that you're selling. You want to set yourself up for success this week. Let's start off by thinking about at least 1 to 3 products that you are going to proactively sell this week. Some of you guys ain't selling because you ain't selling. You're not proactively selling. You want that money, you need some more movement. Okay? So first question I want you to ask yourself is what you're going to sell this coming week proactively. Okay, you got to get out of your head, because some of you get in your head and you get nervous and you get resistant. Ain't nobody gonna buy my stuff, and you don't do nothing. You don't do nothing, you ain't gonna make nothing. Okay, all right. So we need to figure out how you can do more stuff if you want to sell more of your stuff, right? And when you guys are in webinar that I'm doing today, I'm essentially going to be sharing with you some smart ways that you can sell your stuff. Okay, so after the first question, the second question is, who are you going to reach out to? One of the things that you guys struggle with is actually reaching out to and talking to individuals more. I get that the web is this virtual space with billions of people, but they're real people. Okay, they're not robots, they're real people. So if you want to make real money, you need to have more real conversations with real people. So who are you going to reach out to this week? Some of you had people who maybe inboxed you and asked you questions about your business a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, and you ain't say nothing yet. Some of you have people who reached out to you and said, hey, I want your stuff. And you did reach out to them and said, hey, this is how you can get my stuff. And then crickets, nothing. But you need to go and follow up with those people, because guess what? Life happens. And maybe when they saw your stuff, they really wanted it and they got the information. Maybe they didn't get a chance to look at the information. Maybe they did, but then something else happened. Who knows? The reality is that you want that money, honey, you better have more movement. Hello, welcome. Hi, Shanita. Welcome to the live. So y'all, make sure that you tag somebody who needs to hear this. If you want to get one of my $50 credits that I'm giving away as part of the Set Yourself Up for Success experience, I'm giving away 3 $50 credits this week. You want to get one of those goods, make sure you do one of the 3 things. You do up to these 3 things. That's going to give you 3 ways to enter into this contest, right? Number 1, tag somebody who needs to hear this. Number 2, feel free to share this. Number 3, make sure that you register for the Set Yourself Up for Success live webinar that includes the replays. It's happening today at 2 p.m. EST. All you got to do is go over to sistersense.com/SUFS, which stands for Set Up for Sales. We want to make sure that you set up for sales success this week. You can register over, and somebody drop that link into the comment box for me, please. Set Up for Success, sistersense.com/SUFS, right? Marvy says, LaShanda practicing what she preaches. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am a visual girl, and I lead by showing you guys exactly what I do so you can do those same things too in your business. So ask yourself the following questions. What are you going to sell this week? Who are you going to reach out to this week? Because at the end of the day, closed mouths don't get fed. Your mouth is closed, no food is going in. Okay? So if you want to get more food, more sustenance, you want to get more funds, you got to open up your mouth. One of my favorite quotes is to get your ASK, get your ask in gear. So who are you going to reach out to this week? Ask them things. Are you ready to get this product? Are you interested in working with me? Who are you going to follow up with this week? That was question number 2. And number 3, what action steps are you going to take over the next 7 days to bring in revenue into your business? That's a big one. That's a big one, because there are 2 types of people in this world. I call them AT folks. You got the active talkers. Y'all know them active talkers. All they want to do is get on the phone with you and waste time and talk. Talk. I love my Marvy Grew. I love my besties, but my besties know I talk to you like maybe 2 times a year. I'm about my money, I'm about my food, and I'm about my sleep. I love my friends. And so I was just in New York, and I had the opportunity to, hang out and have some love with my family and friends. And I hung out with Marvy, and I hung up with my sister and my nieces and nephews. But I don't only do that but a couple of times a year, because I'm about my money, I'm about my food, and my sleep. Those are things that I love. What are some things that y'all love, that you obsessed about? I don't got time to be on the phone with active talkers. I am about AT action takers. So if you are an AT action taker, I need you to put that in there for me. Hashtag action taker, because you guys need to be proactive about doing things in your business if you want things to get done in your business, which means that if you do want to make sales this week, what action steps are you going to take? If there are specifically things that you know that work for you to help you grow your business, make it happen. And by the way, when I say grow, I mean GRO. For me, that's a Sister Sense acronym. GRO stands for Get Rich Online. You want a GRO right now? You better put that hashtag into the comment box. GRO, Get Rich Online, okay? So if you want to GRO grow, you have to be proactive. You have to take action steps. So think about the baseline of action steps. Baseline for action steps for me, and I'm an acronym kind of girl if you already haven't realized that, right? Base, and by the way, don't you be talking about GRO grow and using that as your brand statement, because that's mine. My stuff is trademarked. And I'm just letting you know, because all of a sudden I'll be up on Facebook and Instagram and they be like, how to GRO your business, get rich. And no. You want to proactively grow, you come up with some original content. That's another session for another time, but we're going to leave that alone, right? You want to work on your sales and your action steps. I am going to be sharing some awesome sales action steps with you inside of the webinar we're doing today, whether you watch it live or via the replay, on how to set yourself up for success. Remember, you can go over to sistersense.com/SS. SUFS, which stands for Set Up for Success, right? Now, I'm going to share my action steps. The base of your plan begins with your action steps, right? So what are your MMAs? MMAs for me stands for money making activities. For those of you who are entrepreneurs and you're making some money in your business, what are those action steps that you do that allow you to generate revenue? So identify at least 2 to 3 MMAs, and feel free, out of curiosity, I would love to know. If you know there's a certain thing that you do to bring in revenue and it works for you, drop it into the comment box so I can see, shout you out and support you, okay? Like one of my clients, she uses text messaging to sell her products and it works really well for her. So that's what she does. I have another client, we were talking about sales. I built her website and she said, you know what? I love the website, LaShanda, but I need more sales on the website. And I said, well, look, the website is just not going to intrinsically get people to you. You got to proactively sell. So we worked on her sales. Last week, I had a clarity call with her on Wednesday. And again, a few ladies in my circle said to me, I need more customers. I need more clients. So last week, I did a few free web classes on selling more of your stuff and getting more sales. You can watch the replays of those web classes here on Facebook or on YouTube. But I also wanted to do something more intense, more detailed. I wanted to help you create your own 7-day map for the next 7 days of things that you can do. And if you need that playbook, then you need to be in the webinar, whether you are in the webinar live or via the replay, right? And so I said to you guys, one of the ladies watched one of those lives last week and she said, I watched the Make a Sale today and I made 2 sales, yay! And I want you guys to be able to be proactive, because when you're proactive, more sales happen, right? So you start off by thinking about the action steps, the things that work really, really well for you to bring in revenue. As a matter of fact, one of my clients right now is in the Dominican Republic. You know who you are. Whoop, whoop, shouting you out. My girl inboxed me and she said, LaShanda, you built my website. I need you to help me update this thing because I'm trying to create new products right now. So I went in there actually yesterday, updated the website. I haven't been in her website in well over a year. It's been a minute. And she is almost at 1,000 sales. I was like, yeah. Super, super excited for her. And one of the things that she does really well to proactively sell her content is she has an amazing YouTube channel. So when you think about what action steps you're going to take to make sales this week, you got to start off with your MMA. Somebody drop that acronym into the comment box for me. Your money-making activities. Again, I'm going to share the ones that work really, really well for me inside of the Set Yourself Up for Sales Success webinar. But your playbook begins with you, the things that work for you. So you guys think about your MMAs and feel free to drop into the comment box for me one MMA that you know works really well for you, okay? So like my client who's about to reach her 1,000th sale milestone, I want you guys to hit the next 100, 200, 500, 1,000 sales in your business. But in order for you to do that, you can't simply sit and wait and wish for people to come to you. What was that movie? If you build it, they will come. Well, hun, it don't work that way. Okay? Once you build it, you got to build up. Right? You got to build up to people really loving you, seeing you, following you, and consistently wanting to buy your good, which means that you got to proactively sell. And it doesn't mean that you have to burn yourself out. Doesn't mean you have to do lives every day. Doesn't mean you have to do video if you don't want to. There are things that you can do that fit your personality. And some of you guys are afraid to market online because you go, I don't know how to do Instagram. I don't know how to do live stream. I don't know how to do tech. So you don't know how to do some things, so you do nothing, right? You're overthinking, overspending, and underperforming. Who's in that space? I call these my OMG entrepreneurs. OMG for me stands for overwhelmed manic genius. Who's an OMG girl or guy? But OMG, if that really is a representation of you. You're overspending, overthinking, and underperforming. We got to stop that. We got to simplify the process so you can amplify your success. And simple means action steps that you can take, right? I have a system. It's called my Simple Sales System, SIMPLE. For me, it starts like this. SIMPLE, this is my system to sales. Select item, market, promote, link, engage. That's what simple means. And I know I talk fast because I got a whole lot to give, and I got to get ready for this live webinar that you guys are excited about, right? Simple for me stands for SIMPLE, select item, market, promote, link, engage. So if you're trying to set yourself up for success this week, keep it simple. What's an item? Select an item, one of your specific products that you are going to, right? In this space, you're going to select an item that you're going to market, you're going to promote, you're going to post those links, and you're going to engage your audience around that offer. Keep it simple. Be specific. Think about McDonald's. When you watch a commercial, you know, McDonald's, whether you love it or not, when you watch a McDonald's commercial, they don't go, come to McDonald's. They promote something specific. They select an item, whether it be the Big Mac or a Happy Meal or somebody's Spider-Man movie is coming out and they got some new toys. They create a promotion around something specific. Some of you guys are not specific. Some of you guys are just putting up general content like quotes or, oh, look at this interesting article, and not putting up promotions for your products. Some of you guys are sending people just to your main website or your main store and hoping that they buy something, but you're not giving people specifics. When you buy something online, and I want you guys to think about the last thing, and out of curiosity, feel free to drop into the comment box for me. What was one of the last things that you bought online, right? Why did you buy that thing? More often than not, we see something and there's a specific offer and it resonates with us. We go, I want that. I need that. It's specific. It's not, here's my website, go. It's not, oh, look at my little pretty picture of me and pose to the side. Don't I look cute? Go get my stuff. No. You ain't Tyra Banks. I'm sorry. This is not a Rihanna Fenty situation. I'm sorry. It is not. Okay? I see you. Maybe you cute. Maybe you hot. Maybe you not. But the reality is, I want to see the product. I want to know what the product is. I want to know this is something that I need and that I'm going to use and that it's going to help me. Keep it simple. Select item, market, promote, link, engage. So I've given you some proactive steps that you can take this week to set yourself up for success. Think about specific offers that you want to sell this week. Think about who you want to reach out to this week. Think about how you are going to take action steps this week to sell your products. Start with those MMAs, those money-making activities that you know work for you to help you grow, GRO, get rich online. And also think about keeping it simple, KISS, KISS, keep it seriously simple, one of my favorite acronyms. You keep it simple, Sister Sense style, using my acronym SIMPLE, select item, market, promote, link, engage. Last question that I'm going to share with you when it comes to you, your revenue, and your sales this coming week is, how much do you want to make? You know the law of attraction. When you get specific, you attract the things that you want to get, right? So I was on Facebook, I think either Facebook or Instagram yesterday, right? And there was this really interesting graphic, right? So it goes, me asking God to have somebody I can wake up to every month in the morning, right? And then it goes, God, 9 months later, she had a baby. Now I'm waking up to dirty diapers and bottles. And then she goes, lesson learned, be more specific. So she wanted to wake up to somebody every morning, and God blessed her with a child. So maybe the child is a blessing, but she wanted a man. So you ask God for somebody you can wake up to every morning. Now you waking up to dirty diapers and bottles and all that good stuff. So note to self, be more specific. Because look, sometimes we pray for things as prayerful women and men. We pray for things and we get what we ask for. We just more specific, right? You guys will say, look, I want some money this weekend. Who wants to make some money this weekend? Who wants to make some money on Monday, that Monday morning money? Who wants to see in their inbox on Friday extra money? Say me, M-E. You want to see some money this weekend, Monday morning money, Friday money, fixing your funds. Who wants some money? Who wants some money? Say me, because I want to see. Now, here's the kicker to that. And this is the thing that people don't get. You want some money? Well, honey, if Friday comes and you made $1, did you ask for money? If you made $1, you better bless God. It's $1 more than you had before. But here's the kicker. Did you really just want $1 though? Did you want more than $1? Then that means you got to be specific, right? It's sometimes some of you, it's not about the fact that you're not making money. You're making money. You're just not making enough. You're in a place where good enough is not good enough. You're in a place where you are barely surviving and you want to be thriving, which means that if you want this thing to work for you, you got to get specific about your revenue. How much money do you want to bring in this week? How many sales do you need to bring in that money? What are you going to sell and how much are you going to sell those things for, right? Those are the strategies that are going to help you set yourself up for success. You have to be specific. Somebody put that in there for me. I got to be specific. Okay, so look, that's all that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to jump off my soapbox here because I got so much more good to do today. Plus it's Sunday, and I just have to have a little USA, relax, relate, release time before I do anything else, right? But I cooked my Sunday food on Saturday, so I'm all good. I made my chili, I made my barbecue chicken, I did all my cooking, so I'm good. My hubby, bless God, works 12 hours, so he's sleeping because he works at night. From 6 to 6. So he's sleeping now. But I got all his food ready for him when he wakes up because nothing makes a man happier than his belly. What did they say? How do you get to a man's heart? His stomach? Something something along those lines. So he'll be good and fat and full when he wakes up. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to be getting ready for the Set Yourself Up for Sales Success webinar. Super excited to be doing that with you guys today. Make sure that you go over to sizzlesense.com/SUFS to set yourself up for success. By the way, you get registration at half off right now, but that goes up and goes away real soon, number one. Number two, for those of you who love the good that I share over here, feel free to share and tag somebody who needs to hear this, because guess what? When you do that, you enter into my contest, my giveaway. This week, I'm giving away a $50 credit. I'm giving away 3 actually $50 credits so that you can use that credit in my shop. You can download my ebooks, my e-courses, my templates, any of my good that I got that you want. You can get a $50 credit from yours truly. You enter into the contest. You can do that up to 3 ways: by tagging somebody who needs to hear this, sharing this out, and of course, last but not least, when you register for the Set Up for Success sales webinar, whether to watch live or get the replays, because you get both when you register, that's going to be another way you can enter. So you can enter up to 3 times to be one of the 3 fabulous ladies that get the $50 credits I'm giving just for this week only, which means that from today to Friday is going to be the last day, and then I will share those ladies who won, ladies or men, because I do have guys in my circle who won those $50 credits. Okay, so I just have to get all the entries, tally that up, randomly select those 3 people. There's so many awesome, cool programs that you can enter into the names and then randomly select folks and be like, yay, the winner. So that's essentially what I am going to be doing for you guys. Okay. So I love these web classes. Make sure that you guys turn on alerts, and these stupid tabbies. I hate when these little tabby things be showing. I like popped off 3 of them yesterday. If there are certain web classes that you would like me to do, feel free to drop into the comment box and share those web class suggestions to me. They might just be the next thing that I talk about, number one. Number two, you can also go to sistersense.com and send me a voice message if you want to talk to me. Or email sistersense@gmail.com. Okay, so hopefully this particular session has been helpful to you today, guys. If you have thought about something, if you had like a light bulb moment and you got a great idea or strategy, please drop that into the comment box for me. I would love to know. Again, my goal is to help you grow, GRO, get rich online. So I'm going to do that as often as I can to motivate, inspire, and make sure that you do what you need to do to create amazing. So, alrighty, my dears. Mwah. Till next time, take care. Bye, guys.